Okay, hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Nuruzazila binti Abdul Manaf. Okay, I'm from UPKM. Okay, so for my presentation today, my title is a voice recognition for early literacy that support the pronunciation fluency. Okay, let's begin our presentation today. Okay, for the content for this presentation, divide by three. The first one is voice recognition technology overview. And then number two is the pronunciation development applications. And number three, we're going to see the implementation consideration that we can apply during the research. Okay. Okay, the first one we are going to see the voice recognition technology overview. Okay, the first one is focusing on the AI powered speech recognition tools. Where the first one is voice recognition applications, where the AI tools analyze the speech pattern to provide the real time feedback on the pronunciations and the reading fluency for a young learner. Okay, number two, we are going to see the benefit for the children. Okay, that increase the engagement, improve the phonemics and productions, and encourage the self-correction in early literacy development. Okay, number three, okay, we are going to see the popular tools like Google Read Along, Seiki, Elo AI, where it's offer the interactive, developmental, and appropriate language learning experience for the young learner. Okay, and then number four, we are going to focus on the implementation challenges that we face. Okay, like require the quiet environments, may misrecognize the diverse accent. Okay, because we have a diverse culture, right? And then a rise data privacy concern in educational setting. Okay, benefit for the early literacy. Okay, number five, number one, of course, the real-time feedback, where it provides the immediate pronunciation corrections, encourage the cell monitoring and phonemic awareness. Okay, number two, where it's increase the engagement from our student. Okay, gamify interactions, motivate the independent reading practice through the interactive, playful, and learning experience. Okay, number three is the pronunciation improvement. Okay, we're going to enhance the phonemics reticulations and expressive vocabulary through the guided repetitions and adaptive support. Number four, where we are going to see the independent practice, where it's offer the opportunity and also building the reading confidence and fluency in okay, for improve the learning fluency in our kids. Okay, the first one, of course, the popular VR tools like Google Read Along, Say Kids, Elo AI offer the interactive feedback for a young learner. Okay, number two is the implementation challenges we face, like require the quiet environments because this AI, the tools want to recognize the voice, the correct voice, the student punya voice. Okay, it cannot have many sounds if we get confused, right? So we are going to struggle with the diverse accent because we have many cultural, so many accent, we get many accent, right? And rise data privacy concern, of course, right? And then number three is the key feature where the real-time pronunciation feedback, adaptive the support and gamify, interactive and enhance the verbal in engagements. Okay, evidence gap, where we limited the longitudinal study and peer review evaluations in the preschool and also the specific content that we have. Okay, now we are going to see the pronunciation development application that we can get and we can use for our ECE. Okay, first one is we are going to see the real-time feedback mechanism. All right. The first one is immediate pronunciations correction. Okay, this tool, these AI tools will provide the instant feedback on the phonemics articulation error, where it allows the children to self-correct their speech patterns. Okay, it's at the real time and instant punya feedback. Okay, number two, it is an adaptive difficulty level where it adjusts the challenge based on the learner performance. It's maintaining the engagement while gradually building the reading punya fluency skill. Number three is a progress tracking where it's monitor improvement over a time, where it's helping the educator identify the specific pronunciation challenges that requiring additional punya support. Okay, number four is gamify rewards, where it's offering motivational incentive for the accurate pronunciations. Right? Increase the student perspective through the positive reinforcement they get. Okay? Now we are going to see the phonemic articulation punya improvement. Okay, like the first one, real-time feedback, that where the student will get the immediate correction for the pronunciation error, will help the children to develop the proper phonemic articulations. Okay, and then accent recognition, where this tool will adapt to the diverse speech pattern while guiding towards standard pronunciation benchmark. Okay, so when we learn from a teacher, okay, from a human being, we have many cultural, we have many like speech pattern or apa panggil accent. So when we use AI, we will use AI to it have a standard pronunciation. So this kid will learn the correct pronunciation to pronounce. Okay, and then repetitive practice where it's allowed the multiple attempt at difficult sounds. Okay, so when this kid not pronounce correctly, it can repeat until it's uh, pronounce the correct words, right? And then reinforce with the correct pronunciation through the consistent punya practice, and then gain field learning. It make the articulation practice through the interactive challenges and also the reward system the kids will get. So the kids will get excited and knowledge. Okay, self correction behavior. It's real-time feedback. Voice recognition tool will provide the immediate pronunciation corrections will enable children to self-adjust their speech pattern instantly. Okay, number one is going to increase the engagement, where interactive technology motivates young learners to practice repeatedly and take the ownership of their language punya development. All right. Number three is phonemics productions, where children show the measurable improvement in articulative specific sounds after using the voice recognition tools regularly. And number four is independent learning, where these students will develop their autonomy by identifying and fixing the pronunciation error without constant teacher interventions. So by using this tool, they can independent doing the independent learning itself. Okay, now we are going to see the implementation and also the consideration that we have um, to apply and to face when we apply these tools, okay, in our daily punya teaching. Okay, for the ethical and privacy concern, okay, of course the privacy concerns, like a voice data collection, we raise the question about the storage use, the protection for the children punya informations, and then information concern. Okay. And then information punya concern, like parent and guardian must understand and approve this technology use before the implementation to our student. Okay. And then developmental appropriateness. Okay, these tools must align with the connective punya ability and not replace the human interactions. Okay, like yes, we can use tool as our assistant. okay, to assess and to improve our teaching, but we still have to use human, okay, to guide, okay, to doing the interaction with our kids. Okay, equity issue. Okay, accessibility may be advantage by children without technology resource at home. So we have to see these issues too lah. Okay, like the accessibility of our kids. All right, and then we are going to see the environmental requirements. Like for use these AI tools, it needs the quiet learning space. Okay, like minimal background noise will ensure the accurate voice recognition and prevent the frustration during use these tools. Right, because this tool will capture the sharp sounds from the pronunciation that student will produce. Okay, and then you need to proper device setup where the microphone position correctly with the accurate internet connection connectively for the optimal tool performance. Okay, kemudian next is interactions free area where dedicated space away from the classroom activity will help them maintain the focus during the voice organization activity. Their own or their own lab or their own space only for this kind of tool and activity. All right, and then technology support where to access the troubleshooting resource, prevent the disruptions when the technical issue arise. So we need all of these. Okay, now we are going to see the professional development needs. Okay, of course, training on the VR tools. Okay, where our teacher and educator need hands-on experience with a good AI that we are going to implant. Okay, we are going to use in our teaching. Okay, and then dari segi ethical considerations, from ethical consideration part, where we have to understanding the data privacy and appropriate technology use with our young learner. Okay, for the number 3 is implementation strategy, where we are going to practical method for the classroom integration support, development, and appropriate change. Okay, and number 4, I'm so sorry. And number 4 is digital literacy skill, where we have to building the technical competence for effective tool selection and troubleshooting. So our technician punya skill. Now we are going to see the inclusive accessibility practice, like universal design feature, adaptive feedback, multiple input options, and the cultural responsiveness. Okay, where the universal design feature, we have to ensure that VR to accommodate diverse speech, pattern, accent, and also the developmental need. Okay, and then from the adaptive feedback part, we have to ensure that personalized response adjust to the each children punya disability and also the progress levels. Okay, for the multiple input options, where the alternative interactions method will support the children with speech or motor challenges. And for the cultural responsiveness, the to recognize linguistic diversity and validate the various cultural communication punya style. All right, that's all for our sharing today. And I hope this knowledge will help get you the benefit, okay, the benefit of the VR tools for our pronunciation, fluency. All right, thank you. That's all for me. Bye.